Well, guys, we had a nice ice storm last night, a little bit of snow today, and I don't often wish I had heated mirrors, but this is one of the times I really do, because I can't. That's going to be tough to scrape off. I got to find a scraper. What's going on, everybody? Brian Man here, Hands-On Auto Training. End of day, this is February 18th, 2022. Guys, we're doing a Toyota update right now. This is processing, as you see. This is a 2013 Toyota RAV4 with a replacement torque converter. There's a TSB to update it. For some reason, I was under the impression we're actually going to be doing a replacement computer. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's just an update. First job of the day was that 2013 GMC Terrain you see here. And this GMC Terrain had a replacement transmission and a Tecum installed in it. So we just went ahead and programmed that, and it's all set there. Next up after this job, I'm going to try and make it over to a Ford F-Series truck that has been having all kinds of parts thrown in. I'm not sure what's going on. I believe it won't start, but I don't know about any communication or issues or anything like that. So just so you guys know, premium members on the membership website, I do have our meeting from last night. Last night's meeting, the recording of the entire, or most of the meeting is up on the membership site. You can have access to that. I'll decide on how long we're going to keep it up there, but you guys can access that. Let me know if you have any questions. I sure do like the way Toyota does it these days. Finished, complete, right? We know for sure, so I hit the enter button. There we go. Tell us to turn the key off here. And the last job of the day was a 2013 Ford F250. This was a no crank, no start situation. The technician was very concerned about having no, I guess, starter command coming from the body control module, which, you know, the PCM has to talk and all kinds of stuff. So I think there's a little bit of miscommunication going on there about how the system works, but we got that handled pretty quick. Guys, I believe even before I got my IDS scan tool out, I did get my breakout box onto the DLC, and we had 120 ohms. That's a bad reading. Right away we know we have an open circuit in our CAN bus. So at that point I did plug in the Ford IDS. I was just curious, well, let me see what's talking and what's not. And we had the ABS and the PCM were dead in the water here, as you see. So next step was looking at wiring diagrams, figure out what's talking, what's not. Of course, on the same picture here, you can see the restraint control module is talking. Looking at a wiring diagram, I found out, well, that's the last one in the line before the next stop, if you will, following the network. So we knew you know, based on experience, we've seen these sill plates have problems before. I was actually chasing after the RCM splice just to see where that was. That was actually further back towards the B pillar of this car, and our problem was closer to the A pillar. But we were on it, no problem there. Had about a half an hour into this job. Really cool technicians I got the chance to work with. I'm hoping that they're watching this video and we get to talk about that, and maybe they'll be joining the core membership soon. It sure is fun when we get on it like this. All right, guys, so we have a pattern on our data bus to look like off. I don't have a recapture of it. We had 120 ohms on our data link connector for our high-speed CAN. And I was actually looking for the splice for the RCM, following along what's going on here, and you know, typical Ford stuff. I don't know, let me see if I can get the light right, man. This is good stuff, I love it, right here. There's our green goblins. Oh yeah, that's fun, I love it. So it's all busted up and worn through right here. So we're gonna go ahead and repair this and see what happens. There it is, right there. Guys, that was my day. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm about to start the weekend. Bye-bye.